Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy MarvXO back again on the mic. Now in today's video, guys, we're actually gonna be taking a break from the class setup videos, and instead we're going to be talking about XDefiant as a whole. Now, if you guys are very active in the XDefiant community, whether it be via Twitter, Reddit, Instagram, YouTube, or some other form of social media, you guys know that XDefiant is on a downward trend. Player count seems to be pretty low right now, and viewership is also down. So what I decided to do this weekend is go through a bunch of videos and Reddit threads and stuff like that to try to understand why are people leaving this game. Now, I think a lot of the opinions are valid, but I do believe there's a lot of key points that a lot of people are missing. So as a XDefiant content creator and someone that wants to see this game thrive, I'm going to give you guys 5 reasons on the real reasons why XDefiant is actually dying. But before we get into those 5 points, if you guys would do me a favor, go ahead and drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and we're also on the road to 10K. Maybe you hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload from me. We're gonna go ahead and get right into the points. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna be starting in hot, man. A big reason I honestly believe this game is currently dying right now is because of the delayed release. Now, if you guys do remember, XDefiant was originally announced in 2021, and the game was supposed to release in summer of 2023. And because of the way XDefiant plays and feels, its biggest competitor is probably honestly Call of Duty. Now, if you guys also remember anything about 2023 Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, you know that that game was not well received, with multiplayer maps being so bad, no movement, strict skill-based matchmaking, and the Warzone map also not being that fun. MW2 was not the best Call of Duty, and players were looking for a way out. So when that XDefiant beta dropped, a lot of your favorite streamers and favorite Call of Duty players and even Apex players and stuff like that hopped on this game, and it captured a lot of people's hearts, and a lot of people were excited to play this game. So when summer 2023 came around and this game got delayed, players naturally gravitated to other games like Valorant, Rainbow Six, because it was picking up traction again. And even going back to games like Apex Legends, and you can still see that impact today with a lot of those players still playing those games. So that's one reason I do believe XDefiant is currently dying. Alrighty, guys, and the second reason I do believe XDefiant is currently dying is, simply put, it's in a competitive market. If you guys did not already know, XDefiant is an FPS game. If you guys know anything about the FPS genre, then you guys will know it is highly competitive. With major titles like Call of Duty, Halo, and Battlefield absolutely dominating the FPS scene, and then even having games like Apex and Valorant there, I feel like XDefiant is finding it hard to find its footing. Now, to be fair, there have been other really good FPS games like Splitgate and even the Finals that are really good games in their own sense, die out in a couple of months. But I do believe the difference between those games and XDefiant is those games had unique mechanics to themselves. Splitgate had the portals, and then the Finals just had a very unique game mode and cash out, and then the unique builds you can run to compete in those game modes. And really what XDefiant kind of feels like, for better terms, it kind of feels like watered down remix of Black Ops 4. Like, this style of gameplay we got is nothing new. Treyarch has already did it with Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4, and we also seen it with IW with Infinite Warfare. So I also feel like that's another big reason that XDefiant hasn't solidified itself as a game that has longevity in it, simply because they've already done something that another game has. Alrighty, guys, so coming in at the number 3 spot, and I feel like this is a very, very big one, so I want you guys to listen to this one. But for number 3, man, I'm gonna have to go with the marketing of this game. Now, I have brought up this issue with other content creators like Lizar and a few other people, and we all agree that this game is not being marketed enough. I'm an XDefiant creator, and I'll tell you right now, I rarely see XDefiant ads when I'm on YouTube, Twitch, or any other type of service. And I look up a lot of things related to XDefiant in my search bar, so I know those data brokers definitely got, you know, some ad information on me and what to show me, but it's just not there with this game. Another thing I also feel like that is really bad, this kind of goes in right with marketing, so I'm going to say it right now, is the community engagement. I feel like the community engagement for this game is probably worse than Call of Duty. And to me, effective marketing and community engagement is something that's super important when it comes to a product success, especially to have a successful video game. And what I feel like right now, because the marketing is so bad with this game, is I feel like players aren't invested. Not only are they not invested, but they also aren't excited to play this game. And I feel like that's a big reason why we have failed to maintain a strong and consistent player base, amongst other things. So yeah, that's why that comes in at number 3 for me. All right, guys, and then coming in at the number 2 spot, we're gonna have to go with the overall gameplay of the game. Now, I do believe this issue is more player-to-player based more than it is a Ubisoft thing. But as a person who does play other games like Apex and Call of Duty when I'm not playing XDEFIANT, I will say that a lot of features in XDEFIANT do feel kind of clunky. Now, this is something I do believe is going to be polished up more over time, but I can't help but say that is something that definitely drove a lot of players away from this game, especially early on. And then on top of that, we still have issues with balance in this game. Some of the mechanics aren't really that good, and then we really do have a lack of innovations and features in this game, which is something I feel like you really have, especially you're trying to maintain a strong player base. These are things I do believe will get fixed in the future, but I had to include it in the number 2 spot because it is something that no matter where I go, especially on Reddit, it is something that people complain about all the time. Now, coming in at the number 1 spot, guys, we're gonna have to go with the developmental issues in this game and also the direction of this game. So starting up first, throughout this game's like 2.5 months lifespan, we have gone through trial and tribulations with netcode, server connection issues, and also performance issues on some of the consoles and even on some of the PCs. And some of these issues shouldn't even be had on some of these platforms, which is absolutely insane. And then also, let's go ahead and talk about the direction of this game. As of right now, I do believe we can probably all agree that we have no idea what direction this game is going in. I'm excited for the future of this game, but there's a lot of things that was promised to us early on that we still haven't gotten yet or haven't heard a thing about yet. Something simple like prestiges. Word on the street was they were going to kind of revamp the creative class system and add a couple attachments and stuff. I heard that from somebody, but we haven't gotten that back. And also we'll like to see a lot of the attachment changes because most of the attachments do the same thing or they barely work. So it's something I do believe needs to be polished up very quickly and very fast, especially if they want to get their player base back and maintain it. But with that being said, that's my list. If you guys think I missed something, go ahead and leave it in the comment section down below. Again, my name is MarvXO. I love you guys. Thank you guys for all the love and support. I'm out. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.